Hey guys, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for Scrap Diva Designs. These are projects made with some of the dies from the March 2024 release. I do have some previous videos that I already shared some projects. I'll link them down below. And yeah, so these are going to be new projects. And all of the dies will be listed or linked down below in the description box, as well as my referral link. If you click on that and make a purchase, I get a commission, which helps me in my channel. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. So thank you so much to everybody who uses that. And don't forget to use my coupon code at checkout at scrapdivadesigns.com. And that is strawberry cream, and you'll get 10% off. Good news and bad news. The bad news is that a lot of these are on pre-order status right now, but the good news is they're, you can pre-order them, so they're not gone forever. So I'll let you know which ones are available right now and which you have to pre-order. I just looked at the website before I came on and noticed some were pre-order. So, but you might have purchased these already, so hopefully this gives you a little inspiration in your projects. Okay, so the first one we have today is the Suitcase Shadow Box, and this is actually one that's on pre-order. So this one comes with all of these different dies. So I've seen some beautiful projects made with shadow boxes. You could turn this into a mini album, an embellishment book. There's so many different things you can do with it. So it comes with two main pieces. One of them cuts out the inside and the other one doesn't. So you can use those, use one for the front of your shadow box and this one for the back, or, whichever way you want to do it. So it's a really nice size, as you can see, and there's stitching detail all around the suitcase. And then it comes with, this is the side piece, which will go around the sides of your box. So you'd cut out two of those to, create some depth. And then there are layering pieces for all the different panels. And then this you can use to create, let's see, I think this is the bottom. Yeah, this is the bottom of the box. Sorry, I made mine a few days ago, so I kind of forget. This piece here is like a spine piece. So if you wanted to turn it into a mini album, you can use this on the bottom to add your pages. And then it comes with all sorts of cute embellishments. Here's a little sign that it makes that says airmail, and it's stitched with the little airplane that cuts out. Here's just like a strap if you want to make it look like an old-fashioned suitcase, and there's a buckle to go with that. There's a banner with layering pieces. I use that in my project. Here are some layering pieces for the handles. And then this says travel with the shadow piece, and then an extra airplane. So I think those are all the pieces. Let me show you what I made. Now, I'm not like much of a traveler, not anymore anyway. So I wanted to think of something else to make mine into other than a travel theme. Although that's super cute and I love the idea, but I wanted something a little more customized to me. So I made a little like sewing themed shadow box. So here's what I came up with, and I just think it came out so cute. Don't you like this? So it looks like a little sewing kit, I think. So I did not add the straps or the trim on the handles because I just wanted to keep it looking like a generic kind of box, not like a suitcase, So I think it looks like, like a cute little box you could put all your sewing stuff in. So yeah, on the inside, I used different Lawn Fawn dies and stamps to cut out the little mouse on the sewing machine. And then this one has an embroidery hoop. The one in the back is carrying a little quilt, and that's a quilt I made out of another die that I have in my stash. And if you could see inside, like everything's staggered a little bit. So this guy with the quilt is back further. This one's kind of in the middle, and then the sewing machine is placed a little bit further up. And I did them in different ways, like the guy with the hoop and the quilt, I put double-sided tape behind them. You can't really see, but I kept piling them up to create the depth that I wanted. This one here, the sewing machine, I put some tape behind it and then just kind of folded that So it was taped on the back and the bottom of the sewing machine. So it just kind of stands right up. And then the bottom of the box, I popped up on a couple layers of foam so it would come right up to the edge of the frame here. Otherwise, it kind of goes down further into the box. So that's what I did. And then I glued on some buttons to, just add a little bit of fun in there. There's a little spool of thread down there as well. And yeah, and then I put some more stamps that I die cut on the edge of it. This banner here comes from the die set, and I cut it out twice with different layering pieces. And those are, well, the flower one is from Arala Miha's shop, and then this pink gingham is the one I always use from Etsy. So I did that, and then I die cut this heart out of a button I have in my stash, and I did it out of foam as well, and tied some thick thread through it, and just tied a bow on the back, and then glued it onto my little shadow box. And then this is also a Lawn Fawn stamp and die that says buttons up there. And I just love the colors, aqua, yellow, pink, and a little pop of red just to make it stand out a little bit more. And I think this will be so cute to put either in my sewing room or somebody else's. And you can't really tell, but the back part there is that yellow piece of paper. It has like a button themed embossing folder. So I did use that, and it was really easy to come together, this suitcase die. I added some of the layering pieces on the side, so it would just add a little bit of interest there. And then on the back, I added some more of the mice, and this is from a die in my stash that says Quilty Hugs. I added some trim around the inset piece and then glued on a little flower from Michael's. So I constructed the box out of some thick cardstock from AC Cardstock. I use this all the time. I think this is AC Cardstock. Actually, it could be basil. It probably is basil, to tell you the truth. So it comes together so quickly when you use some good paper, and yeah, it was really, really easy. There are other tutorials, or there are tutorials on scrapdivadesigns.com on the product page if you want to go ahead and take a look on how to make this. But it's super cute. Let me measure this for you. Oops, my ruler was trying to escape. Okay, so from side to side, this is about a little bit over 5.5 inches. Top to bottom, including the handle, is about 4 3/4, give or take. And then depth-wise, I think it's about an inch, a tad bit more. So really cute decoration, right? I think next time I'll probably make like a little embellishment book, because you could have it like this and then just have this like be the handles of the book. You could even cut those off if you didn't want the handles. So yeah, really cute die set, and I really like how this came out. I think it's adorable. So that's my first project. And next, let's move on. Okay, the next set is the Loaded Pocket Large. This is also in pre-order status. So you get all of these dies. So these are huge, these tags to make loaded pockets. I call them tags. They kind of look like tags, but they're really the background of the loaded pocket. So this is the one shape you get, or one of the shapes that you get. So it comes with the outer piece and then the inner layering piece, and these are stitched, very similar to the small one, which was in last month's release. But look how big that is. It's huge, right? And then this is the other option you get. This has the eyelet trim and the layering piece as well. Similar sizes. And then this pocket piece fits both of them. Try and get this off. Okay, so you can see it makes a huge pocket, and I'll show you my projects, obviously, to show you exactly how big they are. Comes with the layering piece for that, and then some fun heart pieces. Oh, sorry about my tripod. It comes with this outline one that has the really pretty like eyelet trim with little heart holes, and then it's got stitching detail on the inside. This cuts out little hearts in the shape of a heart. So if you wanted to cut the whole thing out like in a heart, because it doesn't cut the edges out. Oh, sorry, my nails are giving me trouble trying to pick stuff up. Anyway, this is the heart that comes with it that actually cuts out the heart shape, so you can go ahead and cut this out and then put this back onto your die cut, and it'll cut out little hearts from the heart shape. And I'll show you what that looks like. And then it comes with these 4 different like tag holes that you can use. Actually, well, it comes with the one and then a layering piece, and there's a small one and a large one, depending on, you know, what you want to use it for. You don't have to use those. I did use them. I think, yeah, I used them in one of my projects. And then I also used, before we move on, I want to show you this. This is the flower circles, and you get both the large and the small size. So these are beautiful. There are so many ways you can use these in your projects. Again, look at the product page and you'll see what the other design team members have made. Just beautiful, beautiful interpretations of this die, and it's very versatile for embellishments. So I did use one, and I have one to show you that's just plain. But anyway, so it comes with a large size, and then the layering flowers that you could put onto the ones that are cut out there, and then same for this smaller one. All right, so let's go ahead and show you my projects. So this is the first one that I made, and I think it's so pretty. This one is obviously the one I used without the eyelet edge, and I just think it's a really pretty trim, just a really pretty shape. And I love that they're both stitched, the inner and the outer layer. And this paper here that I used for this project, I just picked this up recently from scrapbook.com. It's the Pebbles Sunny Blooms paper pad, and this is new. I used that for both of the projects I'm going to be showing you, but just in case you're wondering what papers I used. And this is a cut apart that came from there as well. This is the heart that I was telling you about. So I cut out the heart shape itself out of this pink pattern paper, and then I went back with that heart inset piece and then cut out all the little heart shapes too. And actually that's one of the little hearts that popped out. I just put it on some foam tape to raise it up a little bit. So you could save those hearts and add them to shakers, or just to, you know, add as embellishments onto your projects. So look at how big this is, right? Let me measure this for you, and then we'll take a little bit closer look as into the inside. I'll do it from the back since it's a little plainer. It's actually plain. This is about 7¼ inches top to bottom, which is nice and big, and it's about 4 7/8 inches across. So a huge loaded pocket. You could put lots of stuff in here. This one I did not add a little tab from the die set. I just punched a hole with my Crop-A-Dile and added a light purple eyelet, just because I wanted to add this little, it's not a ring binder, but it's like I think it's from the cinch line. It's just kind of like a little clasp thingy. So I just used that and then added a couple of charms that matched. I thought there's a purple mushroom, a white tassel, and a little aqua flower. And the mushroom and the flower came from Joann's, which I just got recently. And then if we look into the pocket, these, I showed you guys these before in, I think it was my last video or the one before. These are the butterfly bag toppers, and these come from this release, and there's the large one and the small one, but I did put them both on these coin envelopes. So I thought they went really nicely with the papers that I chose for this project, so I added them into there. In one of them, I think it was this one. No, probably this one. I added some pieces of ephemera or cut aparts from the collection. Yeah. So just to give you an idea of things you could put in there. There's actually a whole bunch in there. I won't take them out now because it's not important, but that's what I put inside of this little envelope. And as you can see, I used some removable pop dots there to close that. So both of those fit into this pocket easily. And as you can see, the pocket is nice and big. The pocket itself is, let's see, it's about, let me see from the bottom here, about 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4 side to side, and almost 3 inches top to bottom. And depth-wise, it's, let's see, it's a nice depth too. And this is folded, you can expand it, you know. So this is about 3/4 of an inch, I would say, when you expand it a little bit. So yeah, it's got that gusset in there, very easy to put together. For the decoration in the back, that's where I used one of the flower circles. And this one is the small one. So I cut it out of this gold shimmer paper, and then I cut the extra flowers. Where did that go? Oh, that's on the other die set. Okay. But there was an extra flower die, and I cut those out of different color papers and just glued those on top of the coordinating flower shapes on the ring itself. And then on this one, I added diamond dots to all the centers. I just thought they added a really nice touch. I didn't want to make it two-dimensional on the back of this loaded pocket since I knew I was going to be filling it up with stuff. So that's what I did for that one. And this will have more going in it, but just to give you an idea of things you could fit in there. And these both fit in easily if my butterfly didn't get stuck. But yeah, so you could see, and there's room for other stuff in there too, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like with some things in it. So that's one of them. Let me get the other one out. This one, I used the eyelet die set and then the coordinating layering piece. How cute is that, right? Again, with papers from that Pebbles Sunny Blooms collection, which is really, I mean, it looks so crepe papery. You know, they're both American crafts, so I guess it really doesn't matter, but it looks like the style of crepe paper to me. So in this one, the pocket's the same size. I used the same die for that. The pocket itself, I mean like the tag itself, I guess. This one measures about 7 3/4, approximately, by 4 3/4. And this one I did put another layering piece on the back just to give it a little more stability, because this paper that I used is 65 pounds, so it's a little thinner than the purple one, so I wanted to make it a little more sturdy, so I added another piece of pattern paper to the back. So this one, if you remember from my previous haul, I got these cute little hair clips from Temu. I mean, they're teeny tiny, and I think they look really cute as just like a little clip on your project. So I did that and added a little piece of ephemera there. The stickers that I use, some are from the Pebbles collection. This one, that same collection I just showed you. Some are from this one. This is an Easter puppy sticker set I got from Joann's. So yeah, so that's the front. I love the strawberry theme. And then this is a little scoop I just got at Hobby Lobby, and I put in here just like a little sequence mix that I made. And this sequence mix has strawberries and lemons, and these bags have strawberries all over them too. So I thought that was perfect. And then I made a little bag topper. I used Scrap Diva Designs, the heart circle nesting set. That is currently on sale at scrapdivadesigns.com. So if you don't have that and you're looking for a set that you can use over and over and over again, I highly suggest this set. It comes with different sizes of circles and then the doilies. It's just such a great set. I can't recommend it enough. One of my favorite sets of all time, really. And then I added one of the little strawberry stickers. And yeah, just I punched a hole and tied a ribbon through that to hold on to the scoop. And then I added one of the little sequin bits that is in the shaker mix. And this shaker mix I did put on Instagram over the weekend when I was creating it because it was so beautiful. I couldn't not. It's just gorgeous. Okay, sorry, my phone ran out of memory, so I had to delete some stuff. I think I was talking about this snail. He just came from Lawn Fawn. The little embellishment came from Temu. And he's so cute. I just thought he went perfectly back there. Again, doesn't add too much depth-wise, so you could still fit a bunch of stuff in there. I also added this little shaker that I made, just another little snail behind it, and just as a little decoration to put into this loaded pocket. So cute, right? I think it came out adorably, and you know, it's a nice, pretty, springy, even summer kind of gift, I think. So there are those two, and I just want to show you lastly the large flower circle. So this is the large one. Let me compare that to the small one that's on this pocket. And you can see the different sizes. You get both of them in the die set, so that's what's good about it. This one I guess would have fit on here, but I like the way the smaller one fits a little bit better. So I cut this one out of some pattern paper from that Pebbles paper pad, and then some coordinating papers for the flowers. And then the diamond dots were a little bit too small for the centers of these flowers, so I used enamel dots from my stash. And I've seen other people do this where they kind of shape the flowers a little bit so the petals would come up a little. I really like that idea. I just glued mine straight on to make them flat. But I think that's another fun way to do it. You could also take more of those flowers and put them on other spots, not just the ones where the flowers are, pre-cut on the main die. So lots of good ways to use this. Use your imagination, get some inspiration from the product page, and hopefully some of these projects inspired you as well. I've got more coming, so stay tuned for those. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. Maybe I should have measured this for you, huh? I'm just thinking. Okay, so just a quick measurement, including the flowers. It's about 4.5 inches from lengthwise, and then top to bottom, it's about 3.25. And then the small one is, let's say, 3.75 by 2.75. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about these projects that I made. And yeah, I'll be back soon with more. So again, my referral link and coupon code and links, they'll all be down below in the description box. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.